Drawing 4 cards in this format? Yeah, that's something we need to talk about. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Burning Draw. This card's always treated as a Salamander great card. Well, that's good. If your opponent controls more cards than you do, target one link monster your opponent controls, draw cards equal to its link rating. Okay, I'm in. You can only activate 1 Burning Draw per turn. You cannot normal or special summon monsters turn you activate this except for fire. So, what's so good about this card? Well, if your opponent ends on Ambler Well, you can activate this, target the Ambler Well, +3. Alright, because the Burning Draw replaces itself. We're in! Alright, like, there have been a lot of decks that I've seen that have given discussion to this. It showed up in the OCG in January. I didn't really get a chance to talk about it then, but it was obviously like a lot of Salamander Great list that were playing it. Because, I mean, this card's always treated as a Salamander Great card, so if you're in your fire matchup, you're like, oh, okay, this is good. Problem is, well, the SP interactions with this, and so forth, but... You know, okay, it is what it is. The biggest thing, though, is this card exists to try to force out interactions from the opponent. And it also goes, hey, you want to draw a crap ton of cards? When you have a card like this that exists within the format, and your opponent, I mean, obviously, they're like +8, 9 at the end of some of these combos. At least having a card that tries to equalize the field. Oh, who cares if you can't normal summon or special except for fire? This card lets these decks come back. Alright, so I do think Burning Draw, I've seen some stun decks actually citing this too, because you're just going to set 5 anyway. So, you know, you're just like, tee-hee-hee, I'll take it. I also saw, I think, some Runic decks that were trying to cite this too. And then obviously Salad decks and more of your meta contenders. Give this card a look at. Alright. Next up is Ghost Mourner and the Moonlit Expensive. I'm not even lying here. As of filming this, Secret Rare Moonlit Chills are back at $20. And I had to sit down and I was like, huh? Like, you have 4 lower rarity printings of this, then you have the Starlight, and then you have the Secret Rare. And you're telling me that the Secret Rare has managed to retrace all the way back up to a $20 price point. Well, it's because right now the meta wants as many hand traps as you can physically play, because, I mean, the format's not in a super good place. If you're watching these people throw this many hand traps down to try to counteract the meta, that's what you're seeing here is we have to make these decisions in order to counteract the meta. And Moonlit is one of those options. How many effect veilers can you basically play in a deck? Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing here with this. It's like, Veiler's maximized in a lot of these builds. Moonlit Chill, you're seeing 2 to 3 ofs out here. Moonlit Chill's secondary effect is also very, very strong, but that's neither here nor there. So it just kind of comes down to, you know, how many hand traps do you need to counteract this format? And are people willing to pay the price? And yes, they are, evidently. The sheer amount of sales of this thing at the $20 range, I'm impressed. I really am. I mean, we're expecting the reprint for this, and I mean, that doesn't immediately help things now. This is a now problem. The reprint's a future problem, as per usual. A lot of this. Fossil Pachycephalo. I want to say thank you for making Stun a playable deck out here. Johnny, Asian Persuasion, for showing that Gondola was a fantastic option for this. Joshua Schmidt showcasing that people love Stun and that the deck is a viable choice out here. It's nice to see this deck getting some hang time. Now, that being said, though, you still got the same people in the corner over there that are like, Floodgates, no! They might be able to touch the upper part of their lip to the upper top of their nose with the sheer amount of, piss baby rage that I'm seeing over here from the casual I just didn't open up and out to the Fossil Dyna Pachycephalo enjoyers. There's not a lot to say about stun right now. Me summon Floodgate Monster, me win game. You no have response? Haha, funny. I know take 10 turns to summon monster, set 5. GG? Oh, you upset we done in 5 minutes? Huh, get good. Not my problem. Oh, you have Heavy Storm, Feather Duster, Lightning Storm? Oh, I'm not upset. You just better than me. It's the stun player experience, man. It really is. Oh, you had the Imperm to start your turn on the Fossil Dyna? GG. Yeah, I feel like the casual stun enjoyer has more sportsmanship than most of these top-ranking competitive players that just lost to a standardized normal summon. Like, it's hilarious. But yeah, stun, very, very anti-meta option. And, I mean, it doesn't take 50 minutes to take a turn. So, everybody clap for it. Fossil Dyna is relevant. Alright, I know. Scary, scary out here. Alright. Thank you, though, really. I'm really happy to see that stun seeing some representation. Next up is Centurion. So, this is the take your d6 right here. I have my continuous dice here. Let's roll it, and we got a 5. You're going to need to take your own dice and roll it to decide if Calamity is going to get banned on the next ban list. And if Calamity is not going to get banned on the next ban list, then you probably have a solid deck choice. There's a lot of discussion on Centurion right now, and it's not that the deck is good, it's just, can we play the deck post Calamity, and what if Calamity doesn't get checked on the next list? And you're literally, I'm 50-50. I can see either way right now. It doesn't make this deck any less dumb. It's just, its identity is Calamity King Turbo, skip your opponent's turn. That's all it is. And to the people that are, looking at, like, oh, yeah, I've been debating on wanting to pick up Centurion, that's what you're faced with right now. If King Calamity gets banned, I mean, down goes all the cards in value. If King Calamity doesn't get banned, everything stays essentially where it is right now. So, I mean, like, you're literally rolling the dice to see, does the value go down or does it stay the same? And I'm not a huge fan of the deck, like, post-Calamity. Like, if you lose Calamity, it kind of hurts a lot. I've seen the OCG, I think, do 2 to 3 things with the deck. It is not by far the greatest spectacle in history, but value on the deck, I think, continues to strictly hold right now based on Calamity's availability and chance of not getting hit on the meta. Like, there's nothing else really to say here on the whole debate. It's just, you have your decision to look at, and it's up to Konami with how they handle King Calamity going forward. Yay! Melodious. How many times do I have to tell you? These cards are going up because the OCG's been playing it. Yeah, you guys, I haven't seen the OCG naysayers in the comments section as of late. Like, well, what's up, guys? Like, what, Melodious, we're 10 videos in now, maybe 11, going, wow, Melodious cards are going up. New support, it's actually relevant. It's seeing play in the OCG. Wait, what's that? That's a bounce, endless amounts of cards on the opponent's field back to the hand. The opponent's forced to interact. Nah, first movement solo? Nah. Ostinato? Ostinato's a good card. Ostinato not locking you for the turn is some of the funniest crap that I have seen. And there are so many splash engines out here that are messing around with the splash package for this deck. It's actually crazy. So, if you're debating on Melodious cards and you're just like, well, I'm on the fence about this, I don't know if I really want to invest in this, the card, you're effectively too late. The Shatterfoil stuff is already unbelievable. 69, 420, 69 has been the meme number for these cards. So, yeah, you've got a lot to look at out here in terms of movements on your market. So, what do you guys think about everything? Because there's some very, very crazy things. And the Burning draw as many cards as you can, or your draw 3. I do think it's kind of cute. Wait and see. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.